It's very popular today to just be spiritual. Doesn't need definition, doesn't need a label, doesn't need boundaries. Believe whatever works for you, and it sounds freeing until life gets hard. Look, there's one thing guaranteed for all of us: pain, loss, suffering, and disappointment. And look, when that happens, and it will, vague spirituality might work for a slogan or on a coffee cup or on your bumper sticker, but it has no depth when the ground gives way beneath you. If there's no real truth, there's no real meaning. And if there's no meaning, suffering is just chaos. That's why vague spirituality quietly avoids the hardest questions. We want transcendence without accountability, hope without surrender, comfort without truth. But that trade does not work. A belief system that costs you nothing eventually gives you nothing. When hardship hits, vague spirituality offers no reason for suffering and no solid hope for beyond it, and no place to anchor your soul. In the end of the day, when life gets hard, you don't need the concept of a friend. You don't need the concept of a hug or someone to cry with you. You need the real thing. And so vague, disembodied spirituality will offer no real hope or resilience when life gets hard. As a Christian, I believe we have the very example of embodied love. In the person of Jesus, we have a God who did not just stay distant, but entered into our suffering, into the poverty. He was with the sick and the poor. He devoted his life to fighting injustice. In Jesus, we have irrefutable proof that God really cares, that he's not indifferent or far away. And then because of what he did, by dying and raising again, he broke the death sentence that we might have hope beyond this life, not only in it, but beyond it. Now, you may not believe that, but as you deal with a life in which suffering is real, in which pain is inevitable, you will be forced to answer the question, how am I going to deal with this? How am I going to find hope in the middle of all this? And in my experience, vague spirituality will offer you no real hope.